Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, I'm seated on a yeah. Today I'd like to talk about um gratitude. I'd like to talk about myths and how in myths there's always this character who meets up with someone and then they help them and then they are given like a magical thing, like a magical piece. For example, yesterday I was listening to a TikTok about an Italian story, and in the story the protagonist was going to make his way in the world, and on his way he meets up with an old woman and he helps her, and out of the kindness of her heart she gives her, and she does not have anything else to give her. She gives her this ring where he can grant any wish that he wants. And yeah, you see the protagonist having something that is gained through an act of kindness and stuff like that. We also see it like, and in our story, okay, the story that I was listening to, the gift always has something underlining it. Like there's there's a trick, like for our guy, if the ring was stolen he would lose all of his powers, yeah, but apart from that it could grant anything the protagonist wanted. So I was thinking about this whole phenomena and how throughout stories and myths you see gods coming in the form of human beings and materializing kwanza in old, like for witches they become old women, and like the story that we have, and you're given a priceless gift, a gift that will help you in your journey. Yeah, I know you've heard of the phrase that God appears through people, and this is one of those examples, because and he will test you. In life there has to be a test. You're going to be tested so that they can know if you value humility over value. You see, like if you can differentiate between the value of a person before, like, you actually get to know their worth and stuff like that. If you can be kind to people without them first showing you like how superior they are in life and things like that. So I have seen it also happened in the myth of Athena and Arachne, where she comes as an old woman and tests Arachne. And in the first story, our protagonist passes because he does not use this ring for like evil purposes. Like we're given a story where he was in the woods and he wanted food and he asked for it and it is given to him. But like after some time, he notices that a true man, does not gain things easily. Unaona? Yeah, you have to work hard for some things. And the only time he uses it was when he wanted to court this woman. And when it's like the story with Delilah and Samson, when she discovered his secret, she took the ring and it's the only, yeah, and went to it and made his castle go to somewhere different. Yeah, I'll get like the description, yeah, of the story so that you can go read it yourself, or the TikTok of the woman who was explaining it. But with Arachne and Athena, Arachne failed the test because the goddess appeared in the form of an old woman and challenged Arachne. And Arachne, not having humility, yeah, not having that exactly humility, she was like, fuck the gods, yeah, hawanijengi anyway in this life, yeah, my talent is my talent, yeah, forgetting who gave her the talent. And it's Athena, the goddess of wisdom, who nurtures the talent within us. She's a form of archetype. Yeah. And the story continues. I can give another example. Like there always has to be a form of, I don't know if you guys remember Shri. It was like it was an Bollywood like series, and it was ilikuwa inashika. And I remember watching it this time za KTN. Yeah, and Shri was the shit. And I remember in an episode, Shri was like, she needed a way to save her kid. And the only way she could save her kid was, I think, with a ball of yarn. I don't remember the specifics. And then when she was walking, like, she meets this old woman with a kid, and she's suffering, and the old woman asks for help. And Shri is there, and she's like, oh my god, but I have to go with these things to save my own kid. But like, then Shri, being humble and a true princess, a true princess, she goes and is like, bet. She gives the thing to the woman and forgets. And the woman, the old beggar woman, transforms into one of their goddesses or god. You see, like, it's a pattern that happens so much in storytelling, and it's a form of an archetypal, like, you get. Yeah. So guys, the moral of this story and everything I have talked about, and even Sophia the First, I'm sure she's had an episode where, like, even her amulet only gives her amazing things when she's willing to do good things. And you have seen how the gods and the goddesses don't come in form of like priests or something like that. They come in the form of these low life people. Yeah. So that they can see how humane you are. It's all a test of humanity, even when you're being given things. That's why some people will be given things and they lose them. Some people will be given things and they prosper because of the humanity they have. How are you treating the gifts that the gods are giving you? And before they give you a gift, they have to test you. Test how humane you are. Test if you will be your brother's keeper when you have these gifts. Yeah. So please, as you go on with your lives, as you go on in the world, try to be giving. Yeah. Try to have some form of humility, some form of humanity to your fellow brethren, whatever color they are, white or black, yellow or orange, even the birds. Be kind to everything, because you don't know who you're facing, and everyone is God. Yeah? Always have that in mind. Everyone is God. Yeah, baby. Mwah. Go and pass the test. And subscribe, please. Yeah.